Hey everyone, I'm Doug Howman and I'm creating a sheet pan meal of chicken thighs and roasted fall vegetables coated in a brand new tingly seasoning with 50 Hertz Sichuan peppercorns, San Juan Island sea salt, and a whole bunch of other things. Let's show you how it's done. If you're not familiar with a sheet pan meal, it's about getting all of the ingredients on one pan, roasted off in the oven, everything's cooking at the same time, and so you want to pick items that can kind of finish at the same rate. But you do want to take out the seeds and the insides and just use a regular tablespoon. I'm hitting all of our veggies with a nice glug of olive oil, a couple tablespoons, and with our spice mixture, being really generous here, and giving everything a toss. Right onto our sheet pan, spread everything out into an even layer. I feel like our onions are a little bit more delicate, that's why I like to toss them separately. I don't want them really falling apart. I also have 2 garlic cloves that I'm gonna place sort of in the center of our veg. I want them to roast up a little bit while everything else is roasting. Finally, our chicken thighs, nice dredge of oil, a little bit more of our spice. I want to make sure they have a nice coating on all sides, and then we're going to nestle them onto the sheet pan as well. Just finding some room for the chicken. Make sure you do maintain a single layer though. We want this to roast, not to steam. We're going to pop it in the oven. It's at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is going to go for about 30 minutes or so until everything is nicely baked, golden and crispy on the edges. So delicious. It's been about 35 minutes. Our sheet pan meal is done. Everything is nice and tender. I'm just gonna move quickly now and get everything off the tray, especially those 2 garlic cloves. I'm gonna find those guys. All right, I'm gonna return our 2 garlic cloves to the sheet pan and try and slip them out of their papers now. Yep, careful, they're hot. They squeeze right out. So good. I'm gonna add some hot chicken broth to the pan. I heated up this chicken broth in the microwave. Maybe not all of it, but I'm gonna start with about half a cup. And try and scrape up all of that wonderful flavor, along with a little bit of juice. Maybe just, a squeeze, a tablespoon, and then getting all that together. So we've got all of the brown bits and all of the flavor off of the pan with our stock and that little squeeze of orange juice. We added those roasted garlic cloves in there. And so we have this pan sauce, which is quite nice. And so I just want to pour that over the chicken and the vegetables. It's great flavor. You don't have to use it all. And it actually helped us clean our sheet pan. I think it needs just a little sprinkle of a fresh herb. I happen to have some chives here, but parsley, maybe even thyme or rosemary could be really nice. So delicious. All right, I got some of the vegetables, a little bit of the chicken thigh here. Moment of truth, you have to taste this. I'm gonna put a little bit more of our pan sauce on. Oh yeah. Let me go in for a veggie first. Nice and tender, perfectly spiced. Have to do the chicken. Again, that spice is nicely rounded. There's citrus notes. I'm glad we put in the orange, but I taste a little bit of the tingle, a little bit of heat because there's some chili flakes in there, but it's so good. I hope you try making this sheet pan dinner of chicken thighs and fall vegetables, all coated in a tingly blend, and I hope you enjoy.